Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode on the Learn English 365 YouTube channel. We're thrilled to have you here with us today.
That's right, James. If you're looking to boost your English skills in a fun and relaxed way, you've come to the perfect spot. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and share it with your friends who might be on their own language learning journey.
Absolutely, Sophia. And remember, one of the best ways to improve your English is by listening to natural conversations like this. It helps you pick up new words, phrases, and even the rhythm of the language without feeling like you're studying. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in.
Hey, James. How's it going today? You look like you're in a great mood.
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, Sophia. Thanks for asking. The sun is shining outside, and I had a really good cup of coffee this morning. How about you? Everything all right on your end?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good too. A bit tired from yesterday, but nothing a little chat with you can't fix. What did you get up to yesterday? Anything exciting?
Yesterday was actually quite busy for me. I started the day with a long walk in the park, trying to get some exercise in. Then I met up with an old friend for lunch. We went to that new cafe downtown, the one with the amazing sandwiches. We talked for hours about old times. After that, I did some grocery shopping and cooked dinner at home. Nothing too wild, but it was relaxing. How about you? What was your day like?
Sounds like a nice chill day. Mine was a mix of work and fun. I had to finish up some reports in the morning. You know how deadlines can sneak up on you. But in the afternoon, I went to the gym for a yoga class. It was so refreshing. I feel like it cleared my mind. Then I visited my sister and her kids. We baked cookies together, and the little ones made such a mess, but it was hilarious. We ended up watching a movie until late. What kind of sandwiches did you have at the cafe? I'm always looking for new food ideas.
Oh, I had a turkey and avocado one. Super fresh and tasty. You should try it next time. Baking cookies with kids sounds adorable, though I can imagine the kitchen looked like a flower explosion afterward. Did you try any new recipes, or was it the classic chocolate chip?
Classic chocolate chip, of course. Can't go wrong with that. The kids loved adding extra chips, so they were basically chocolate bombs. Anyway, it's great catching up like this. Makes the studio feel even more like hanging out with a friend.
Totally agree. Speaking of daily life, I've been thinking a lot about how everything seems to cost more these days. Like bills and expenses just keep piling up. Have you noticed that too?
Oh, definitely, James. Life's challenges are real when it comes to money. Groceries, rent, utilities. It's like every month there's something new eating into your wallet. And don't get me started on unexpected costs, like fixing a broken appliance.
Exactly. I remember a couple of years ago, I decided to buy a house. I had to take out a loan from the bank to make it happen. It seemed like a good idea at the time, investing in property and all that. But now, with the monthly mortgage payments, plus property taxes and maintenance, it's a constant reminder of how careful you have to be with finances.
I can relate so much. Last year, I took out a bank loan to buy a new car. I needed something reliable for commuting, and it felt like the right move. But oh boy, the ongoing costs. Fuel prices are through the roof, insurance premiums keep going up every year, and then there's the vehicle tax that hits you annually. It's like the car is a money pit sometimes. I love driving it, but I wish I thought more about those extra fees.
A money pit. That's a perfect way to describe it. My house is similar. There's always something: a leaky roof, painting the walls, or even just the electricity bill spiking in winter. And with interest rates on loans fluctuating, it makes you rethink big purchases. But hey, at least we have our homes and wheels, right?
True, true. But it does highlight how important it is to have some savings set aside. You never know when an emergency might pop up, like a medical bill or car repair. Without a little buffer, things can get stressful fast.
Absolutely. That's why today's main topic is all about saving money, or as we say, building up your savings. It's something everyone should think about, especially in these unpredictable times. So, Sophia, what are some ways you found to save a bit here and there?
Great topic, James. Well, one thing I do is track my spending. I use a simple app on my phone to log what I buy each day. It helps me see where my money's going. Like, do I really need that third coffee takeaway this week? Small changes add up.
That's smart. I try to meal prep on weekends. Instead of eating out, I cook big batches of food and portion them out. Saves time and money. No more impulse lunches that cost a fortune. Plus, it's healthier. Have you ever tried budgeting for fun stuff too? Like setting aside a small amount for hobbies without going overboard?
Oh, yes. I have a fun fund where I put a fixed amount each month. It could be for a movie night or a new book. That way, I enjoy life without feeling guilty. But let's talk about bigger saving strategies. What about cutting down on subscriptions? I realized I was paying for 3 streaming services I barely used.
Guilty as charged. I canceled a couple last month and saved like 20 bucks right away. Another tip, shopping smarter for groceries. I make a list before going to the store and stick to it. No more random snacks sneaking into the cart. And using coupons or apps for discounts really helps. Remember that time I told you about bulk buying? Like rice or pasta? It's cheaper in the long run.
Bulk buying is genius for non perishables. I do that with cleaning supplies too. But what if someone is just starting out with saving? Maybe they don't have much extra cash. Any beginner advice?
Start small. Even $5 a week into a savings account can grow over time. And automate it. Set up a direct transfer from your checking account so you don't even think about it. Compound interest is your friend there. Oh, and avoid impulse buys by waiting 24 hours before purchasing anything non-essential. That cooling off period saves me from regretting stuff.
I love that 24-hour rule. It stopped me from buying so many unnecessary gadgets. Speaking of gadgets, energy saving at home is another way. Turning off lights, using energy efficient bulbs. My electricity bill dropped noticeably after I started paying attention.
Same here. And for transportation, if you have a car like you do, carpooling or using public transport a few days a week cuts fuel costs. Or even biking, if the weather's nice. It's good for the environment, too. But let's not forget about side hustles. Have you ever done any freelance work to boost your savings?
Actually, yes. I tutor English online sometimes. It's flexible and adds a nice extra income. What about you? Any side gigs?
I sell handmade crafts on Etsy. Nothing big, but it funds my travel savings jar. It's fun and profitable. Okay, branching out a bit, how does saving tie into long-term goals, like retirement or vacations?
Oh, that's crucial. I have a separate account for vacations. Every paycheck, a percentage goes there. It motivates me to save because I can picture that beach holiday. For retirement, starting early with a pension plan or IRA makes a huge difference due to compounding.
Right, the earlier the better. I wish I'd known that in my 20s. Now, about emergency funds. Experts say aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. That way, if you lose a job or have a big repair, you're covered without going into debt.
Solid advice, and don't touch it unless it's a true emergency, not for a new phone. Let's think creatively. What about zero waste living? Reusing items reduces buying new ones, saving money and helping the planet.
Love that. I reuse jars for storage instead of buying containers, or mending clothes rather than replacing them. It's old school but effective. Another idea is community swaps, like book swaps or clothing exchanges with friends. Free stuff.
That's brilliant. I did a clothing swap last month and got a whole new wardrobe vibe without spending a dime. Okay, shifting gears. How does cultural differences affect saving? In some countries, people save more as a habit.
Interesting point. In places like Japan, saving is ingrained, high savings rates. Here, consumerism pushes spending. But we can learn from that. Prioritize needs over wants.
Exactly. And teach kids about money early. My niece has a piggy bank, and we talk about saving for toys. It plants the seed.
Adorable. Now, for tech-savvy savers, there are apps like Mint or YNAB that budget for you. They categorize expenses and alert you if you're overspending.
I've used Mint. It's eye-opening. Sees patterns like too much on dining out. What about investing small amounts, like in stocks or mutual funds for growth?
Yes, but start with education. Apps like Robinhood make it easy, but research first to avoid risks. Diversify to protect your savings.
Good caution. And for daily habits, brewing coffee at home instead of buying saves $100 a month easily.
Or packing lunch. I save by making salads ahead. Let's talk about debt. Paying off high interest ones first frees up money for savings.
Snowball method. Smallest debts first for motivation, then avalanche for interest savings.
Both work. And negotiate bills. Call providers for better rates. Saved on my internet that way.
Smart. Now seasonal savings, buy off-season clothes on sale.
Or holiday gifts throughout the year. Avoids last-minute rushes.
And gardening, grow veggies to cut food costs.
Fresh and fun. Or DIY projects. Make gifts instead of buying.
Personal touch too. What about minimalism? Owning less means spending less.
Decluttering, sells stuff for extra cash, feels liberating.
True. And libraries, free books, movies, no need to buy.
Or online resources, saving on entertainment.
Podcasts like ours. Free English practice.
Perfect tie-in. All right, wrapping up, but first let's review some key words from today.
Great idea. Dear listeners, in this episode, you've revisited and learned words like budget, planning how to spend your money, savings, money you set aside, emergency fund, cash for unexpected needs, impulse buy, something you purchase without thinking, compound interest, earnings on your savings that grow over time, and side hustle, an extra job for more income.
Excellent recap, Sophia. We hope these stick with you and help in real life.
And remember, folks, if you enjoyed this chat, head over to LearnEnglish365 on YouTube. Subscribe for more episodes, like this video to show your support, and share it with a buddy who's also working on their English. Maybe even start a savings challenge together.
Yeah, tag a friend in the comments and tell them why saving matters to you. Speaking of comments, what do you think about saving money? Do you have a favorite tip or a funny story about a bad purchase? Drop it below. We'd love to hear from you, and it keeps the conversation going.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you next time.
Bye for now.